any old excuse to shoehorn a midget in. They just give me a call. Hey, kid, I gotta go, but I'm gonna go watch your clown movie. I was like, my clown movie? He's gonna watch the clown movie? The best way to describe the Joker.
No one's saying anything because they don't want backlash.
Give me all the backlash. Fuck it. Fuck the rules. I remember like the first day we were working with him, we were like, still getting told and like working into the stuff. I was like, fucking hell. And he told me, was just like, crazy shock. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm a big fan of Joaquin Phoenix in the first work. He's barely recognisable on the first day. Just phenomenal what he's doing. But that was after the Backers ended up with Charlize Theron, Taika Waititi. I stood on the sofa just drinking and singing all the cheesy nightly bangers. It was fucking awesome. Like, we were cooking out casual chat to the tune. Meeting Scorsese, no. Acting as if we're meant to be there. Well, we were.
Yeah. That's what I think you are.
But the moment we got back to his car, we were like, "Ah,
Plenty of roles.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Ricky Gervais, Alan Partridge kind of fucking documentary kind of thing.
Was Alan Partridge? He was Alan Partridge, wasn't he? Or no? Or was he actually?
No,
he wasn't.
That's a character.
That's a character.
Yeah. That's Steve Coogan.
Steve, that's it. Yeah. No, because
No, Steve Coogan's a character.
I went to see him at O2.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alan
So he could
Partridge,
stand up,
So
yeah.
good, yeah. Well, I don't know whether you call it stand up because he was.
Yeah,
it kind of is, but yeah, he's playing Alan Partridge.
Yeah.
But it was
that's what I mean.
fucking
It's
brilliant.
so everything I've seen him done is Alan Partridge. Oh, he did a film, didn't he?
He's done loads of films now.
Yeah.
He's
Well,
done.
yeah.
He's in the other guys as well, wasn't he? He wasn't that funny in that.
But
Though.
it's always like it's Steve Coogan. No, it's always like it's Alan Partridge playing the role.
Yeah, I always feel like that.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm watching Alan Partridge act.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about Matt Smith in the new House of the Dragon, if anyone's seen it. I can't not see Matt Smith. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's hard, isn't it?
Have you seen it or not?
No, but like when you get characters like that, it's always hard. Like,
he's just he just looks like Matt Smith only.
It's a bit like Ross out of Friends, when
We're just gonna keep that. Yeah.
No, but I can,
It's a bit like Yoda, like you know.
It's always Ross. Like every
Keith Lemon's the same in here as well. He's like,
yeah, because it's not your real name, is it? It's actually.
It's Leigh. Yeah.
well, he knows it very
I
well.
know very well. Yeah.
do ya?
Yeah, he's on Juice. He's on Celebrity Juice.
Celebrity Juice
Most weeks.
Yeah, been doing
Oh,
it
we're
for
into
years.
the podcast now anyway.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
we
not
started.
even going to intro it because this is
Have we
gold.
started?
Yeah,
I guess we're in.
Right,
Roll.
okay, cool.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Because I actually remember watching like an interview years ago with Keith Lemon, but it's obviously
Lee Francis.
Yeah, and he was like,
He's giving it away. He's giving away his name.
and he was like really he made the character because he was like quite shy and he used to get like quite
I've heard
nervous
that, yeah.
and stuff. So he created this character so he could like come out of his shell. But
Is he?
I mean,
I don't know.
and
He's
now-
not. No, he's not shy at all.
Yeah.
That's bollocks.
he was
man.
talking
I think
bollocks.
you're making this up.
Yeah. I think
But
Keith
like,
was.
yeah, he had like other characters before Keith Lemon, didn't he? He was like avid Miriam.
Yeah.
I
Oh
was-
yeah. What's the one with the he had a bird. Had a little bird, didn't he?
He's married. He's
Kez?
still got a bird.
Kez.
Yeah.
Kez?
Kez. Oh no, yeah.
He did Craig
No,
David, didn't he?
yeah, Craig David with Kez. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Craig
right.
David
Kez.
did not like him, did he, for a while?
And that's Bo Selector.
Both selected, yeah.
Well, you said he's is it allowed? No.
No,
You're not allowed. Okay. Something's not allowed to say at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a bit of a shit time to get me on. Like I've got like loads of brilliant news, but I can't share
Can't say
any
anything.
of it.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
That's cool though.
So this would be like, I don't know, get me drunker and see what happens.
Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna- that's what we're
Get me
gonna do,
drunk and
get
get
him
me
on the
sacked
beer.
from like everything
Yeah.
I've got coming up.
You said you've been
Yeah.
Celeb Juice 8 years. You said.
Yeah, well, I think it's about 8 years now. Yeah, I met him at a party, and we both were drunk. It was like, oh, we're called Lee, spelled in a bit of a weird way. Isn't that interesting? And then yeah, it was a good laugh, and he said he would get me on some of his shows and that, and he did. He's fucking
Legend.
geezer. Yeah, it never really feels like working with him.
Yeah.
You just turn up. There's always a fridge full of beers, and then you get drunk and muck about. Most of the time, I'm just beating up celebrities on Celebrity Juice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many times have you been on it?
Mate, God knows.
Loads.
Yeah, but
Oh,
not
sick.
like years. Like just any old excuse they can like find to shoehorn a midget in, mate. They just give me a call. Like, I've dressed as the most ridiculous stuff ever on that thing. Like bloody owls. I was a miniature Donald Trump one time. That was fun. I've been a drag queen. They had like some girls from RuPaul's Drag Race on there, and because I sort of played a variation on my usual character, just some aggressive little fuck. But they called me Rude Paul. They dragged me up and called me Rude Paul, and I just had to like come on screaming and shout at everyone, "Oh, you cunt, man!" But yeah, it was quite fun. I was very sexy. I kept the beard on as well. But, yeah.
Do you all have a few beers when you do it?
Yeah.
Pretty
What's Holly like when she's hammered?
Oh, she's lovely, man. Yeah, like, it's a shame. Like, I don't know. Like, over the years, they've had like loads of people come and go. But they always like, you know, like with the regular guests and the team captains and everything, they always get great people involved. So.
Yeah.
Because it's Holly and Fern for years, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Like staples.
Yeah, Fern left, and then Holly stuck around for a few seasons after that. We had Mel B at one point. She was cool. Good fun.
Was she?
Yeah. Gino, always a laugh.
Gino's a legend.
Yeah.
Everyone loves Gino.
Paddy McGuinness is an absolute lad.
He had a Mel B character, didn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
And both selector, yeah.
Yeah.
Rinser needs to rinse it, didn't it?
Yeah.
But they're really good mates.
Yeah. I do remember seeing something with Craig David just saying that I don't know about now whether they're mates or not, but I think he took it hard when it first came out.
I guess that was when he was in the mainstream as well, wasn't it? Properly, Craig David as well.
It was just so funny though, because it was like it's like real. It's like strange humour. You don't really have to get it. It's just like with the bird and the kids. I mean, I still don't get that, but it's just funny.
It was so random.
Yeah, it's so random. I never saw a correlation, and I don't know if you were supposed to or not, but it just used to make me laugh. But very random.
Well, like I say, for the audience who've tuned in today, I know we've got straight into it.
Yeah.
We usually have a little intro, but today, we've got Leigh Gill, actor, on today, so we're buzzing about that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I say, it's not just obviously Celebrity Juice that you've been on. You've been in some pretty cool movies and parts of some pretty cool series and stuff. Yeah. Obviously, most notably was the Joker. Like I said, I'm not too sure how much you can go in and out of stuff regarding the film, or
I mean, like,
especially anything coming up or whatever.
Yeah, I could talk about like
past
anything.
tense.
Yeah,
anything past tense.
Anything.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
So how did that first ever sort of come about with regards to the Joker, and was it sort of agent? Or,
through an agent.
Yeah.
The audition came up.
Yeah.
For a while, we had no idea what it was really.
Yeah.
The script comes through and all the names are changed. There's like
really?
different
Okay,
title, all that.
interesting.
Yeah. So I just got sent like a couple of scenes, and I was like, "Fucking hell, this is something really good."
Yeah.
I think it was like I got sent it the morning. I was like on my way to a festival, and like I only had a couple of days to get this thing filmed. So I was on the way to the festival with my best mate, but like obviously we're planning to get like fucked up at this festival. So I was like, look, we can go hard today, and then tomorrow like we'll recover for most of the day. If I come around tomorrow evening, then maybe. But he had like a date night planned with his girlfriend, so we screwed that up. I was like, look, come on, man, this is something good.
Yeah.
She was wicked. Rue. Cheers, mate. Yeah. But yeah, me and Steve like sort of started really late because we were hanging out of our ass from the festival, and nailed it.
Legend.
Nailed the audition. But then like it was a couple of weeks later. I think I was out filming something in Germany, and my agent called me and said basically all the information that usually points to you're the favourite at the moment for the role, but then there's always like a big process of hang on, that's my agent now.
Shit.
But like there's
take it.
yeah.
If you did need to take
No,
it,
I'll test it a bit.
Could be Joker too.
But so
it's playing hard to get there.
yeah. So but like it seemed like we're number one in the running, but there's always this long process before you get like the official yes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and I always hate that waiting around thing. I did it with like Game of Thrones and stuff like that. It's really stressful.
Yeah.
Every time your phone goes off in your pocket, you nearly have a heart attack. So yeah, like in that, like we basically they let slip who the director was at that point when they were like, oh, keep Leigh's dates free. We're interested. Like keep his dates free. They let slip that it was Todd Phillips directing. So I was like straight online. What's Todd Phillips working on?
Yeah.
And found out it was Joker. I was like, holy shit.
Oh,
yeah.
shit,
Yeah, I was like, I want this one. So
Yeah,
instead of just waiting around, I thought like, well, I just booked a one-way ticket to New York where they were doing the casting.
Oh,
because by that point, I'm just a stranger on a video. Do you know what I mean? Like, there could have been all these American geezers like making a really lovely first impression, like being like, oh, I'd love to work with that guy. So like, if there was like a close second, and they were just like the nicest dude in the world, and like it was like easier to get them because they didn't have to pay for flights and stuff like that. Like, I just wanted to try and take away any potential disadvantage.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
So I love that. I love the fact you like that's like stacking the cards in your favour and like.
But like, I just told my agent like to lie and say that I happened to be in New York visiting friends.
Oh yeah.
I didn't. I was there spending rent money. You know what I mean? I was like, damn.
Didn't look desperate.
Yeah.
So that's cool. That's like take action. If you want something, like take action. And
we've done that before with like certain meetings and stuff, and we're like, they're like, are you available? We're like, we're actually in town that day. Funnily enough, it's like
we're opposite. We can be there.
But so you did the audition and you didn't even know what it was for, really. So,
So it wasn't until
you didn't know the other cast members were either. No, who's like Joaquin or nothing. No.
Obviously, then like by the time I flew out to New York, I'd sort of seen online that it was like Joaquin and stuff like that. But yeah, it was really cool. Eventually, I thought I'd like best case scenario would get a meeting with the casting director whilst I was out there, but Todd found out I was going to be out there, and he insisted that he met with me.
Oh man, that's so sick.
And like he's just really cool guy. We clicked, and then sealed the deal.
The rest is history.
Yeah. Came back from New York 10 days later, poor as hell, but like pretty certain that I got the job.
Yeah, I'm stoked.
But
that's cool.
You were out there a long time. You said while you were filming though. Like,
it was pretty cool. It was like the filming days were pretty like spaced out, so it'd be like I was there for a couple of months or something, and it was just like, oh, you're filming one day next week, then you got the week off after that. So I was living it up in New York. It was awesome, man.
Well, with that, I don't know if you can give away any details, but I was always interested in me, like, were they, once you signed up to it and you got the part, were they like sort of your accommodation out and like, you know, they look after you the whole time and then, you know, you get your check or whatever? Or is it like you just get a lump sum at the end, or is it a mixture of both?
Pretty much all jobs you do, they pay for your flights and hotels and stuff.
Okay, sick.
So and it's Warner Brothers look after you.
Of course. Yeah.
Like I say, if you've met with the director and stuff.
You're gonna. No, that's cool.
I stayed on your sofa now. They put me up on up on a poof. They were like, we found there's a poof in the corner. He'll fit fine on that.
Yeah. Because like I say, all those
chuck him some scraps after dinner.
They weren't that nice to me.
Because like I say, they have huge budgets, though, don't they? With these films, and it's like
any insights on
go
on Joaquin? Like, what was he like to work with? Did you see him much, or?
We didn't like go and hang out after like filming or anything like that, like in the evenings. I mean, he's very, very intense on set. And
right.
I remember like the first day working with him, we were filming a scene like in the locker rooms, you know, when he's like hunched over.
All
his bones sticking out and stuff like that.
Lost loads of weight, didn't he?
Yeah, like I was like still we're told, and like Joaquin took his top off. I was like, fucking hell, man, is he alright? And like Todd was just like, I don't know, man. It was just like crazy, like shock. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm a big fan of Joaquin Phoenix and like his past work, and then to suddenly just see him like he's barely recognisable on the first day.
Yeah.
But just phenomenal what he was doing. Can't explain it.
Yeah, because especially that role has something behind it as well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's like
mate,
some
the biggest boots in the world.
Some of the actors that have obviously done that role and how they get into character.
But he approached it in a completely different way, didn't he? Like, I think, like vulnerable. It wasn't like just like a badass. It was a complete opposite for a lot of the film, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like, he wasn't a badass. He was just like, you know.
Yeah.
Struggling.
Troubled
struggle.
man.
Yeah.
So like I say, obviously the film we know now, you know what an incredible film it was, and the moment they had, but like when you was watching, obviously, just those, did you just know? Did you think this is going to be like?
Yeah, like I'm literally the first day I went and rang my mate Steve after like filming. I was like, dude, I don't know what the fuck he's doing, but I'm pretty sure he's going to get an Oscar.
Yeah,
I was like,
oh, mate,
if ever I'm going to witness an Oscar-winning performance, like this is it.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
and it happened.
Yeah, that's what must be amazing to literally see. Yeah, obviously.
Yeah. I mean, you're seeing it live and
well.
being part of it. Yeah, and to have that intuition. Like when it's happening,
you could just
as well.
feel that the whole thing was something really special. Like everybody involved was just like,
Are you able to stick around on set, like what the parts you're not playing? Are you able to witness it all, or I mean, like, do you not want to anyway? Or
I kind of like, I mean, like they're long days when you're filming. Like, I do kind of wish I'd have said, "Oh, let me pop in," and like the De Niro scene. I knew that was like I knew what day like that was filming and stuff, and I knew how great it was in the script. I wish I'd have just asked, like, "Oh, can I come and watch?" Like,
they probably would have let you.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Just to be able to like watch, De Niro work as well. Like.
Yeah. Did you meet him at all?
Very briefly on set, yeah. Because I actually went to the Irishman premiere in London as well.
That was fucking cool.
But yeah,
I think you told me a story about that.
Yeah.
Is it Al Pacino?
I sat down with Al Pacino for a while, like, having a chat, just casually, me and Scarface, just shooting the shit with some snacks. But like, he's a lovely man. He's very cool, and we chatted for a bit. And then, like, when he was leaving, he came and found me to say goodbye.
Oh,
and he was like, "Hey kid, I gotta go, but I'm gonna go watch your clown movie." I was like, "My clown movie? He's gonna watch my clown movie?" Like the best way to describe the Joker. My silly little clown movie. Yeah. I hope he watched it at some point and was like, "That's my little friend." You know what I mean? Fucking, that's my little friend.
Did you have a few beers with him? Or?
It was more like champagne.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Beers, come on.
We're classy, mate.
Pachino dance.
I forgot the champagne, man. I should have
Cristal only, mate. Cristal only.
Yeah.
So what would you say was your like big break, like in the acting world?
Dick and Dom.
Dick and Dom.
That was my first like TV job.
Really? Yeah.
I played an evil clown on Dick and Dom. Cyril.
They're still going, Dick and Dom.
What was Dick and Dom?
So
Dick and Dom. They did.
I've read like Ant and Dec, but
the kids' version of Ant and Dec.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
But like they first had Dick and Dom in the bungalow, in the house, and then in the bungalow, didn't they?
Yeah.
Something like that.
How long ago? That's a while ago.
I did Dick and Dom's Hoopla, which was like a circusy, funfair themed thing. Yeah. And I was an evil clown that jumped out of a bin and chased kids and made them cry. It was fucking brilliant. Like, I made so many kids genuinely cry.
So like obviously awesome. That was like your first sort of main bit, but before that, did you was it like I'd love to get into that space and get into sort of did you just go to an agent, or did you just sort of do it off your own back and send in sort of videos to these different companies and stuff?
Well, I always did like acting and music, so I went to music college first and was playing in bands. Thought I was going to be a fucking rock star. Failed.
We've all done it. Yeah, we've all done it.
But no, I was always equally into music and acting. I was in like theatre groups and stuff locally and did little plays and stuff. And then, it's pretty easy to get an agent when you're short ass, because, there's specific agents for people like us.
Oh, is there?
Yeah. So, like, there's one downside, I guess, is there's less roles for guys like us. Yeah. But just that initial step of getting an agent, it's just high applicable. So that's pretty handy to get your foot in the door. And then it's up to, but then, I guess, any opportunity that comes up, you're pretty much against every little guy under the sun, you know what I mean? But it's quite, because I think for any actor, you're not going to really get opportunities on a big level unless you've got the agent that sort of finds you the opportunities. So.
Yeah. Well, has your agent got a lot of actors and
loads.
Yeah.
Internationally as well. So
is it hard to get hold of them, or do they call you, or
calls me all the time.
Calls you all the time. Yeah, that's cool.
He's like, nah, can't do it.
They have their favourites.
So Dick and Dom, where did it progress to from there?
Oh god, what was next? Don't know. I've done all sorts of weird things, but I guess like the progression to something like bigger, I think was probably Game of Thrones. After that was a big one for me.
for sure. Yeah. How many episodes are in on that?
It's 2, but it's 3. But on one of them, you just hear my voice a bit. Like there was a little bit that like because it's the theatre scene, so there's a bit where like I think so. I mean, season 6, episodes 5 and 6, and I think it's another little bit you can hear me on like episode 8 or something. Like
you were obviously in prosthetics and all that for that and stuff like that. No,
just had like it was me, but I had a stupid wig on and a fake nose, which was the same shape as my nose. When I turned up like in the makeup like cabinet in the first thing, I was like, they were like, and this will be the because my character's an actor in it, and so he's on stage in like rubbish stage makeup, and he's got this like dodgy fake nose. And yeah, there you go. Yeah. It's the same shape as my actual nose. And it was just sat there on the table. I was like, is there any point?
Where was it filmed?
It's just like, we filmed, so the bits on stage, like when we're in the play, that was all filmed in Girona in Spain.
Oh, okay, cool.
And but the bits backstage were in some freezing cold barn in Belfast.
Yeah, I know they did some out in Belfast.
Yeah.
So you said it was in so season 6. Did you say it was? Yeah. So when you got that part, did you obviously already knew that Game of Thrones was big, so it was going to be like a good break. Yeah. So
I was a big fan, man. I was really excited.
Yeah. So is that something? So that was from your agent had like put something your way and said, look, we've got something from Game of Thrones. That must have been quite an exciting.
Yeah, that one actually knew what it was.
Yeah. When you was doing the cool, sweet.
Did you have to audition for it still? Or
Yeah. At that point, yeah.
I guess that's for every role, right? You have to.
Pretty much. I guess some that I don't have to audition for.
Right.
Yeah.
When you go to it, obviously like Game of Thrones stuff. Obviously, when you see it in like real life and you're there and you're part of it, does it dampen the illusion at all, or or does it enhance it?
I don't know. Like,
good question.
Yeah, it's a good question. It always feels weird. Like it kind of ruins it when you watch it back and you see yourself on something. You're like, oh, for fuck's sake. That shatters the illusion completely when you turn up on screen.
That's just in your own head. Yeah. I think everyone's like that. Everyone's self-critical.
Yeah, Joker was going great up until some.
Oh mate, that scene's amazing. That's it. I've watched that scene.
I was going to say
I've watched that multiple times.
Yeah, that's a fucking.
It is one of the best scenes in the movie. For sure.
Yeah. It is. Yeah, it is fucking brilliant.
And I think I remember you saying about Joaquin coming. You were in a room and he come in after filming a scene with all his paint on and stuff. And you said he was just pretty intense still even then. Yeah.
But no, the thing is, like, he was, everyone was sort of like giving him his space on set, like, because he's, he does things on a deeper level. So you just sort of like respectfully give him his space. But I think maybe something in him because his character liked my character.
Yeah.
He would always seem to go out of his way and just like talk to me and stuff. And I was always a bit like, oh shit, I don't want to be like getting in trouble, like just distracting working. But like it was really nice. Like he kept coming up and like talking to me. And but like there was one long break and they were doing a big turnaround and I got bored and I get nosy because I'm a fan of movies. I was like, I want to go check out the set. So I was just like mooching around, like being real nosy, looking at stuff, probably moving things I shouldn't. And so I was in like Arthur's mum's bedroom that's sat there, and I was just like looking around. And then like Joaquin must have like got in there like a cat or something, like super quiet. I turned round. It was an empty room when I went in there, and like when I turned round, he sat on the bed with his just like white face, just staring at me. Scared the shit out of me, man. And then I'm awkwardly making conversation like, "So where did you grow up?" For fuck's sake.
Legend.
Yeah, but no, it was Joaquin's the loveliest dude ever. Like meeting him like 10 months after that at the premieres and stuff like that, like when he's back to full health and like he's in his own mindset, he's super lovely. And best judge of character is to see how people are around your parents. You know what I mean? When you introduce someone to your parents, that says a lot. And my mum and dad were super excited to be at the premiere, and Joaquin and Todd both just sort of like stood and chatted with my mum and dad for ages before the film started. It was awesome.
Oh, that's amazing.
And last time I saw you, you had just finished, or I think you just wrapped on an Italian movie.
Oh,
Christmas movie. So how did that go?
That was intense, man.
You had to learn Italian, right?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Did
Yeah,
you?
fucking hell.
I lived in Italy for 6 months. And I
really?
couldn't even order a beer.
You were parched.
Yeah.
Somebody order
I just said it in like my Italian.
They're giving him like garlic bread. He's like, no.
Yeah.
So yeah, you played a bad elf.
Yeah, I was the evil elf. Like, so yeah, like Danny knows. Like usually, I tend to, if they need like an arsehole dwarf, I usually get it. But like, it was nice in Joker playing Gary, who's like the nice guy. That was quite a nice change. But I played the dickhead elf in a Christmas film over there, which is cool. I got to spend like 4 months in Rome over lockdown.
Oh, cool.
Which is better than sitting in your house.
Is it? Obviously, it's in full Italian.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It was mad, but I got through it. I had a wonderful assistant, Adette, who helped me with all my language stuff, and tried to help me sound as authentically Italian as possible.
Yeah, that must be so hard.
Because that was actually a big role, right?
It's
you were in it a lot, right? Yeah, that's intense.
Yeah, so I almost ruined Christmas, but then I realised the error of my ways. I betrayed Santa, but I come good in the end.
Oh, nice.
It's one of those films.
Yeah.
Netflix this Christmas, right? I reckon it'll be.
In Italy, probably.
Yeah.
That will be.
Because you said it's some big actors in it, Italian actors.
Yeah.
Right.
Like Christian De Sica, I think he's one of the biggest Italian actors there is. Like he was brilliant as Father Christmas.
It's weird.
Babbo Natale.
I always forget that there's like big actors in like other countries.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I could literally walk past someone who's like this huge film star or whatever, and you don't have a clue.
I
do you?
saw-
They're English or American.
Yeah. I saw
Don't
something
exist.
funny, like a meme where it was just like typical Americans. They think it's only Americans.
Yeah.
Like, and it was like on a TV show, and it was like the greatest athletes of all time, and it's just like all American. Like, and it was just like the meme says something like when you forget that other countries exist or something.
Sure.
Yeah, they definitely do.
Definitely.
Well, Bollywood's like huge, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, the people who follow it and the numbers.
It's probably one of the biggest film markets, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Bollywood, I'd say.
That's it. After this Christmas, you're not gonna be able to go to Italy. You'll be getting swamped, mate.
No, it was in the cinema. It was in the cinema last.
Oh, it was.
Christmas.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
cool.
Oh, cool.
Have you been back since? Have been back to?
No, like
You
because
can't.
of can't.
They
They
can't get the security.
Have you seen Beatlemania? That's nothing. Man. It was in cinemas last Christmas, but I still haven't seen it because of COVID and that. I couldn't go over there. Like, so they didn't really have a big premiere. I could have went over there, but there was nothing to go over for.
Yeah.
But, and obviously I don't think they'll release it for streaming and stuff until Christmas.
Was that sort of hard? Like, obviously with the COVID stuff, was there like because I know that people couldn't film and do stuff.
They sort of like tested us every day on certain stuff like that, so they kept it pretty safe.
Yeah.
And like if anyone, there was like other films happening in Italy, and if at the moment anyone got COVID, like a positive test, they had to shut down the whole production. But we got lucky; we didn't really have to shut down.
Did you have your translator with you like all the time?
No, not like
no.
It
must have been hard because I found that in Italy, like obviously everyone's speaking and stuff, and that they're just crack on speaking Italian.
Everyone's speaking.
No, but like
they're all there speaking, and they just.
So like, I lived in Germany.
So rude.
A country on mute.
I don't want to say
so rude.
I don't want to say
They're all there
rude.
showing off.
No, but what I will say, I lived in Germany for like 3 6-month stints, and they were like, they all speak English, and but I mean, I don't know because it was a place I was in Italy, but like, unless you didn't speak Italian, they were like just ignore you.
Where were you?
Northern Italy, a place called Vicenza.
Oh, okay. That's pretty big still, though, isn't it?
It's big, yeah, but literally, I mean, you get to like order some food at McDonald's, and I'd be like, fucking number 4, and they'd just be like, meh.
I guess the Italians may be a little bit like the French like that. They want you to show some effort.
Well, a problem with it was I was based there with the American Army, and they all hated the American Army there. So like
we're gonna have loads of Italian people watching this because of Leigh, his big Italian following, and you're just
slating them.
Oh,
lovely,
I'm joking.
Lovely people, but just yeah. And
if
again,
you go there, learn their fucking language. That's what you should do.
Exactly. And again, typical Englishman just go in and can't adapt.
It's their fault, not ours.
And I'm blaming them as well.
So rude.
Typical. But yeah, I just again, I'm English. I just struggle with languages.
That was actually my second Italian film, by the way.
Oh,
I did one a couple of years before that, where I played an evil scientist that kidnapped children. So again,
evil
again. The evil.
You've got a name for yourself, for sure. Man. For sure, mate.
I'm a nice guy.
You are indeed. You are. So what is the future for Leigh? Well, you can't really talk about your next project, can you?
Yeah.
Which is a piss.
I've just done a really cool music video. I could talk about that.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. There's a Brummy. I think it's a collaboration between people. I think if you search the album White Girl Wasted, pretty cool name. And the song is Bars Simpson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Bars Simpson.
But yeah, it features like Sonny Jim, who's a Brummy rapper. MF Doom, who's obviously now passed away, and J Electronica, but it's some like proper.
You play someone evil in that?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. I play a gangster in that. It's sick, but yeah.
Is that out now? Or
the song's out. Yeah. The song's already out, but like
cool.
the video comes out like next week or some shit. Yeah, that's really cool.
Oh,
and it was filmed on some like 1930s camera, like a Bolex or something. It's called. And it was mad way to film.
Yeah, a lot of that old sort of style filming now is becoming like quite popular though, isn't it? Yeah. It's like I don't know why, but yeah, people just are filming on the older cameras, and I think people are everything's getting so high definition now that we're like.
Yeah, you swing the other way, don't you? Yeah, that usually happens.
Everything comes in cycles, doesn't it? For sure.
Yeah. Low definition's going to be huge soon.
Just grainy as fuck pictures.
Yeah. We've got so many grains. 180 grain.
180 grain.
Coming soon.
Get your 2 meg camera out.
Just use your phone.
Yeah.
Use your phone, mate.
Right, we're going to quickly go for a quick break.
Sweet.
And then we'll come back in after and we'll discuss more about Leigh's journey and career. There we go.
Those giant
he's definitely a drinker.
Yeah,
definitely.
Oh, 100%.
Right.
I reckon he's pissed a lot of the time. He always looks like he's just sort of.
Yeah.
I'm figuring out if I need to piss or not. I think I'll be alright.
He does look super old.
That's amazing.
That's brilliant.
Oh, jeez.
For fuck's sake.
He does look like a butcher or something, don't he? Are you going for a piss? I started filming. Yeah.
Come on, you can. Come on.
Mate, all this top quality sausage finger stuff.
Yeah. We're on fire then, mate. We're absolutely on fire, and Dan's just ruined it.
That's alright. It can come in and out, can't it?
Yeah. We'll stick it in, Ben.
Yeah, continuity.
Well, the sausage fingers.
Yeah,
look at that.
Jesus.
There's something up there. That is not healthy.
Or just people like making it out, like, with Photoshop.
No, mate. There's too many photos.
Watch him live.
I think he just drinks.
Watch him live.
I feel like he must just drink. He must just drink a lot.
Prince Charles live.
King Charles. King Charles. That's treason, mate.
Is he king yet?
Yeah. Well, he's king as soon as she died.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. If I was king, I would always live stream everything. I'd turn it into like big.
He's king in principle or something.
Big brother, but
king
like king brother.
But you can turn it down if you want, basically.
I thought he was only king when he gets the thing put on his head.
Oh, interesting.
What, his coronation?
Yeah.
I reckon he's got one of those coats. If you see the FBI have them, and so they have a coat with like fake arms and fake hands, and then they got the normal hands with their guns ready to go. So I reckon he's got his fucking.
Mate, if you
got his Glock.
if they were fake out, you would select some nicer looking hands.
That's true.
Yeah.
You wouldn't select those swollen, sore looking mitts.
Unless he just does it for a laugh.
Unless they're like fake gloves, just to keep his hands warm.
Yeah.
That's why they're so red. He's got heat packs in there.
He's probably fingering Camilla, isn't he?
I
reckon
he was too close to the heat lamp.
This is the king. We're gonna get beheaded.
Yeah, but his brothers.
We are filming as well. I'm going to all of this.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
We're definitely gonna get.
His brother's a bit sketchy anyway.
Is his lizard shedding skin, man?
He's not shedding.
Yeah. He's been too close to the heat lamp. It's all like.
He does look like he's been
too close to the heat lamp.
He's been up there getting
the.
People take that shit way too seriously, man. Oh, don't disrespect them. Like, you don't fucking know him.
Yeah,
it's just some family you don't know.
Do you know what's happened at the minute, though? It's like, it's the whole... no one's saying anything because they don't want backlash. But actually...
give me all the backlash. Fuck it. Fuck the rules.
Yes, me.
Like, fuck off. Like...
And welcome back.
Like, you know what I mean? And 90, like, I think it's sad when anyone dies. You know what I mean? You feel bad for their family.
Yeah.
Like, but random people, like, from all over the world being upset, fuck off. Well, there's a bunch of colonizers in the history of their family. You know what I mean? Like, fucking hell.
Yeah. Yeah. So
we're going in deep now. Please get cancelled. Shit.
I did like I like the Queen more than
like we've started
King
with
Charles. Yeah, we sorry, mate, you fucked off, and we're like, do you know what? We've got some good content here. We're just gonna keep going.
That's right. Yeah, go for it.
It is funny the rules. It's a funny time as well. Like with everything's going on with like high bills, inflation, everyone like electric bills going through the roof, and then it's like then you've got the royal family on this other side that's a lot of taxpayers' money, and it's like it's interesting, isn't it?
A lot of lights on, isn't there, in the back palace?
Yeah.
A lot of people queuing up to look at a box.
Yeah, I've noticed a lot of lights on in the palace. That I mean, there's no one in there.
Charles is just being a rebel. Fucking just switched everyone on.
Yeah. You're looking about it.
I've lived in the dark for fucking too long, Mom. Yeah. I'm going to put some lights on.
Underfloor heating as well.
I reckon he'll just go rogue now. He's just like, right, she's been on my back.
How many Range Rovers have they got? That's a lot.
You see the disco lights in Buckingham Palace, so you need your Amazon, you just plug it in. All that shit will be going on in there.
I tell you now, everyone needs to be keeping an eye on Andrew, because he was a bit wrong.
They always need to keep an eye on Andrew.
I know, but even more so now, because he was a bit rogue before, and now it's like, I imagine his mum kept him a bit in check. His brother ain't going to be able to do anything, is he?
Well, he's just made him his secretary.
That's what I mean. We got to watch.
What is it?
Is he giving him a role?
Yeah.
Charles.
That's what I'm saying.
What Charles has got Andy
sorting him out.
Yeah.
We got to watch. We've got to keep an eye on this, just in case.
What roles are there?
It's not a lot, I don't think.
Yeah. They just make him up.
Councillor of State. Councillor. So basically, it means he can step in to be temporary king in Charles's absence.
Really? We can't have King Peter.
We'll get back to the olden days, won't it? It's just like he'll go around the house and be like, I'm having you as my wife. So.
Yeah.
I mean, England is an island as well, isn't it? So we're fucked, aren't we?
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Jesus Christ.
It's a big island for him.
I mean, that's...
He'll rename it.
The Isle of Wight is gone.
Oh, mate. He'll just, he'll commandeer the Isle of Wight. Get off the Isle of Wight now. Because he's taking it.
Andrew's coming.
I want it for my play.
Lock up your doors. Fucking hell.
I mean, that's a bit of a faux pas by Charles, really, isn't it? I mean, that's not a great first move, is it?
No.
As king.
Bring in the pedo. Fuck.
It's like an actual game of chess. Did you see there was like a picture of the Queen and like the Bishop and that they was on like one of those floors, the checkered floors in like one of the castles or something.
Oh, right.
Really?
It was like real life.
Yeah.
Crap me up.
Did you see one of the guards fell over?
Yeah, there we go.
Oh no, that's brilliant. Yeah.
Chess. That's amazing.
That is fucking funny. I've seen a few memes on the like the new Prime Minister with like just like where they're all at the the funeral bits and stuff, and they're just really awkward.
Oh yeah.
When they're all together.
When like you're too drunk to get into the club, you're trying to just act sober to get it. It's amazing.
There's another one where she's like this, and another guy's like this, and they're like, when Andy comes in and all the toys freeze.
I thought you meant Andrew again there.
Yeah, I think you might have been alluded to that as well. Yeah, it's funny, man.
It's weird though, isn't it? Because you don't. There's like a period where nothing's really happened massive with the Royals, and it's like, how much power have they got? But then you realise now, like, they've just taken over media and everything for a week. It's like they're in control of what's happening. Like you see the Prime Minister and everyone all stood around, and they look, like I say, all stiff.
But this
like
is the thing, people say it, don't they? Yeah,
they have no control, and they're just there.
How do they know? Like, how do these outsiders know?
They have 100% control of what's going on.
You know
I mean, the way they shut down the motorway, didn't they? I mean,
well, I retract everything I said earlier. I think it's a wonderful system. I love the Royals.
Oh, it's just joking.
Oh,
just banter.
I'll bleep that bit.
I actually met the Queen when I was a kid.
Did you?
Yeah. True story. And that's
you got to elaborate.
I don't know what happened, but I did.
No, my dad was in the army, and he was working in London, and she was visiting the camp he worked at, and he was always working, like he was in the transport corps. It used to be Royal Logistics Corps, but back then
RLC.
It was RTC and then RLC.
Yeah.
Boring chat, that wasn't it?
I love that.
But yeah, so
he's getting erection.
It was my dad's job to like open up the car when she arrived at the camp, and then like we all had to queue up like side by side, and she came along and shook all our hands and stuff. I forgot to bow apparently. I can't really remember it, but I remember laughing at the way she waved when she went off in the car. That's all I remember.
Yeah.
Her hands felt very lizardy. Oh shit! Only joking.
Very cold.
Yeah.
Very
Mate,
cold.
It's funny
Very cold hands.
whenever any royals come, or like any, like the quitting visits, or within the army, like obviously in advance, and you have to fucking sort all the camp out, and there's like people even like they painted the grass green and just like make everything like look. Just stupid shit and like make everything look pristine, but it just makes me laugh because I think they go there and they're like, oh, it's like so nice and stuff. It's like, yeah, you should have seen it a week ago. Proper shit hole.
That's the thing. Like I say, the royals must think that the country's actually
amazing.
decent.
They
go around and everyone has 2 weeks cleaning up. But actually,
there's always a gold toilet installed.
It's like when you have, when you have guests around to your house and you clean everything up. People come around here, everyone's like, oh, they're so fancy. If you come around in the week, it's a fucking shithole. You know what I mean?
Pizza boxes. Beer cans.
Just stuff all over the place.
Yesterday and Monday we was doing school visits, and it's the same there. You get to the school and like the headmaster's there, and they got all the best students out, and they're like, hiya sir, how are you? And then you're like, where's all the fucking naughty kids? And they're like, they're all like, oh yeah, I love this school. And they're like, Rachel's like chatting to some kid, and she was like, so you in year 7? He's like, I'm in year 11.
Oh no.
Yeah, they're just like, you're so young. But funny, they're just all like, oh, I love school, and it's like, do you? No one really loved school.
I did.
Yeah, no,
it's terrible.
But they got all the best kids out. But yeah, it's funny. It's got quite get some free food. Good day out.
Oh, nice.
Andrew thinks so.
Leigh, was there ever any like roles that you sort of went for that you didn't get that you're like, oh fucking hell, I would have liked to have got that one? And I mean, you've pretty much smashed some of them out. I mean, you've done like Game of Thrones, a Joker.
I got pretty close to getting Greatest Showman one.
Oh, really?
Like Tom Thumb. But like the story of like that. Tom Thumb, like he was actually like an 11-year-old boy that P.T. Barnum pretended was a man. Do you know what I mean? So, but he did have like a dwarfism.
Yeah.
But like he had like a very different condition to me. He was very like cherubic faced, like he looked really young and cute. And I can't pull off cute. I've got big, funny nose, big like ear, like messed up ears and stuff like that. Fangs. I don't really have like a cutesy little face.
And you
like,
do all those evil roles as well.
Yeah, that's not really helping. Yeah. But like, I got really close to that, and like I had like meeting with like the director and stuff like that on Zoom from Australia. They were. But yeah, like sometimes it's just not right for it. And then there was another one like I did. Cause I'd done a Christmas film, Get Santa, with Universal, I think it was. And not long after that, they were doing a film called Pan with Hugh Jackman, who was also in obviously Great Showman. So it's twice now. Like I was close to getting in a role in a film with Jackman, but I haven't. But so there was a small pirate in that film, Pan.
Yeah.
And it was the same casting people that put me in the Christmas one. So like straight after the Christmas one, they were like, "Oh, Lee, we think you're perfect for this Peter Pan film." Like it's pretty much, we decided on you. Just send a little video so we could show the director. And director was like, no, he looks way too young. We need someone older. But then they cast a buddy of mine, Jimmy V, who's actually R2-D2 as well now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's like Scottish geezer. He's a legend. And he looks way more like a pirate than me. So I was like, yeah, fair enough. I'll cast him too.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But yeah, you know what I mean? Like sometimes like it can be you just haven't got the right look or like different things. But yeah, I think like the main ones that I really wanted, I've got.
Yeah. Oh, well, like I say, you've smashed them out. And like I say, with regards to like the acting and stuff, there's probably some more roles where you want to get more in depth with the characters and stuff. Like I know you can't give too much away, but sort of down the line, I know that you want to.
Yeah, I've got a couple coming up, which give me some really great opportunities to, do a bit of research and try and bring like some.
Yeah, because that must be a fun part of like with the acting and stuff, is like getting into the characters. And
well, it's like the best escapism ever. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, and like getting to play make believe for a living is fucking awesome.
It's like real life really fucking boring. After.
No, like it's pretty fun, real life, but.
And we had this conversation off camera, but you wouldn't let me give it away. We asked Lee who the most famous person was in his phone book, but we're still yet to know the answer to it.
Like, I don't like because a lot of like people I work with and that we talk to on like social media or like email and shit like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's never like
you're going to embarrass yourself though.
No, I'll have a little look. Fucking.
You love all the the celebrity questions.
Everyone
you love it all, don't you?
Yeah, of course. I want to dig deep. I want to see who's got in his phone book.
I'm trying to think now. I've got on there. I know I've got Johnny Vegas on here somewhere. That's quite fun. That's quite funny.
Vegas.
Monkey. I don't really know, man. Mate, I've got so many fucking numbers on here. I've got a few, but...
Well, obviously got Leigh's, right?
Yeah. Pachino, he's always fucking bothered. Charlize Theron.
Oh, you...
And I've told her I've got a girlfriend.
You've played a role with Charlize, haven't you?
Yeah. No, I partied with Charlize.
Oh, that's you.
My buddy V-Man from Slipknot. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Shout out V-Man.
Cool.
Slipknot's a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
100%. He's on the front cover of the new Metal Hammer magazine. It's just V-Man in his mask. Pretty cool for him.
I want to know more about this Charlize Theron.
Oh yeah. That was after the BAFTAs.
Oh, cool.
Ended up at Chiltern Firehouse, and on a table with Charlize Theron, Taika Waititi, and I stood on the sofa just singing, like drinking and singing along to like cheesy 90s bangers with Charlize Theron. It was fucking awesome. She's so lovely, and got a lovely picture with her at the end of it. It was. She's very cool.
Is all the stuff, obviously after like a big film, is it all mandatory? I mean, you'd go anyway, but is it all mandatory that you have to go to
No, it's not mandatory at all. I was pestering him saying, you better fucking invite me.
Make sure I'm there.
Yeah. It's up to you whether you go or not.
Okay, that's interesting.
But yeah, you'd be stupid not to.
Yeah,
of course. It's
all
part of the experience.
Yeah.
Have you been to the Oscars?
Yeah. Well, I went to like the after parties.
Yeah.
Like the actual like tables at the Oscars. Oscars are like very limited. But
right. I guess you need to be kind of nominated or.
Yeah. But yeah, I was at like a couple of the big parties afterwards. It was cool. Got to hold a few Oscars.
Yeah. Oh, did you? Oh, that's cool.
As soon as
how many people have done that?
As soon as I see people with an award. And I did it at BAFTAs as well. Let me have a touch.
Yeah. I'd want to hold it.
I was going around like.
Yeah, I held one.
Oh, yeah. Who'd you that?
So I used to have a flower shop. Went to the flower market. One of the
Queens.
Queen's Oscar. One of the guys that worked at the flower market. His wife was a makeup artist, and she was on what's the other Hugh Jackman film? Oh, Les Mis.
Oh, cool.
Oh, okay.
And she won best makeup artist for that. So he brought it down to the market.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
they're heavy, aren't they?
They're fucking really heavy. Yeah.
Who's one now? Who's got an Oscar? I want to hold one now.
Do you ever get like starstruck or anything with the?
It's one of like not really like starstruck. You know what I mean? Not in a way that you'd suddenly act weird.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I'm pretty
I do.
comfortable.
Like when I'm around, when I go around, I met what's his name, Joey. His name isn't
Joey Essex.
Joey Tribbiani. What's his name? Fucking.
I've met Joey Essex.
I met Matt LeBlanc, and I was fucking.
Yeah, he's a lad, isn't he? Joey Essex is an absolute.
Matt LeBlanc.
I just seized up. I didn't know what to do. I just
really.
Yeah.
You just go. How you doing?
Your mind went. Your mind went LeBlanc.
He just looked
LeBlanc.
He went LeBlanc. No, he just looked at me and he was like, he was like, "Do you want a photo?" And I was like, "Yes, please, mate."
You should have just went. Do you want a photo?
Yeah, but just me. I don't know what it is. I think, like I say, I watch them on screen and stuff and build them up. So I'm not really around them.
I mean, like I definitely get like I'm aware of how cool it is.
Yeah.
In the moment, do you know, it was funny. Like at the Irishman premiere, you know, I took my best mate Steve, and like we were like, you know, playing it real cool.
Yeah.
You know, just casually chatting to Pachino, meeting Scorsese, no big deal. You know, but like playing it really cool, just acting as if we're meant to be there. Well, we were.
Yeah. I know, that's what I mean. You are.
We were.
You are meant to be there. Yeah.
But I mean, we played it real cool. But the moment we got back to his car, we were like, are we allowed to
lose your shit?
Say yeah, and we were both like, fuck, get out! Like,
yeah, that is mental. I get like it's an experience that like many people just will never ever experience.
Never get to experience it. And like I say, I know, you know, we know everyone is human and stuff at the end of the day, but it's still
the
cool.
Royals.
That's the thing though, like you sat down at a table and like had a chat, had a drink, and it's a different context of like bumping into them, meeting them and getting an autograph. It's like actually they're, you know, having a chat with you.
Yeah, they're in that space.
Yeah, so that's
like, I guess.
Yeah. That's cool.
Matt didn't want to speak to me. Just
yeah, he just.
I knew it as well.
Where was it?
I was working. It was at a racetrack, and he
okay.
come and did like a grid walk thing, and like I knew he was there, so I just sort of like thought I'd go over there. I'd be like quite confident, and I just fucking seized up. I just didn't know what to do.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know why. Just fucking like you know, like your heart starts
some
beating.
people. I remember I went to a King's Leon concert, and Noel Gallagher was there. I was walking out, and like I like him, but I wasn't a massive fan. But my partner I was with at the time, like she was like, he's fucking so cool and that. And as we were walking out, just so happened he was walking next to me, and she was like, he's there, and I was like, it's just this person.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, mate. And he kind of, because as you were walking next to him, it was just, he like, and I was like, oh, did you enjoy it? And he's like, yeah, it's good. I was like, yeah, it's really good. And but, you know, they're not gonna. They're just going to chat to you, they're just a normal guy. But she was like, why are you speaking to him? It's just a guy.
Why?
Yeah, why are you doing that?
You're not worthy.
Yeah. Well, what's he going to do?
I think it's because, like I say, you respect them and respect their art and stuff. So it's like, you know, you see them. And I imagine, you know, they don't want you to be like that. But it's just.
But also, as well, if you ask someone a question, we're just programmed from young to answer a question back. It's very weird. If someone asks you a question, just to ignore it.
Yeah.
I think the most famous person that
I
encountered when I was doing like a photography, what you call them?
Course.
Not
He's never done one of them, mate.
Don't skip that.
Yeah.
Convention.
Yeah. It's called
kind
a
of
course.
like a convention, kind of like at a stall sort of thing, and it's in a hotel. I missed what they said.
He's just fucking going.
I was doing like a photography convention in a hotel.
Wait.
Yeah,
we need a new photographer.
Gwyneth Paltrow and Cameron Diaz come in.
That's pretty cool.
Because they were having lunch in the restaurant next door. So that's quite a big thing. Yes.
He got his certificate off a storm.
You're such a cock.
He paid for it.
Mate, Cameron Diaz in like the 90s, like with The Mask and something about Mary. My God.
Yeah, man, that was. Yeah.
You know what the fucking thing was? I thought actually Gwyneth Paltrow up close was better than Cameron Diaz.
Really?
Controversial.
That's very controversial.
Controversial.
Oh, Cameron Diaz in that, in The Mask.
Yeah,
oh,
my
top
God.
tier.
Yeah.
Top
tier. What?
Top tier.
Oh, I thought you said top tier.
No, top tier. Come on.
Yeah, that was like
tier.
every teenage boy's like.
Yeah, she was on.
She blew
fire.
everyone's mind.
She was so.
At that point, I was like, I've never seen such an attractive woman.
Yeah, she was hot.
But, oh yeah, yeah. I mean, they're both very attractive. But
Yeah.
I was surprised at how attractive Gwyneth Paltrow was. Not gonna lie.
Oh, she's a beautiful
Yeah.
woman. Very
Yeah.
beautiful.
Shout out to Gwyneth.
Is there else, Gwyneth? If you want to come on the pod,
Yeah, let's go on.
DM me.
Yeah.
DM me.
Danny thinks you're up there, giving you a high 8.
Why don't get them both on together and we can do a poll? Like,
We can get a poll.
I mean, I'll get a poll in.
We'll get a poll in. Get him
in. Is there like any actors or anything that you'd like to work with, just like out of respect, people that you like?
yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger, man, come on.
in. I saw it on your phone.
Yeah.
It is cool.
I just want to do some like tacky action movie, like blowing up.
Expendables 19 or whatever.
Yeah,
it
that'd
is.
be so good. Like just blow up some shit, man.
Yeah.
Have some one-liners.
Is he still filming, Arnie?
It's been a while, isn't it?
Yeah, I
they're
think
kind of
he's-
all of them. They have a little break for a couple of years, and then they do something, don't they? Like Stallone.
Well,
Mainly
there's
this-
another Expendables coming out.
Is there?
Yeah,
What
yeah.
with the crew, the same crew? Yeah.
Yeah. Annoyingly, like my little heart got broken. There was like gonna be a role for a little guy, and I was like, "This is it. This is what I've been doing it all for. It's all leading up to
all
this.
linked in.
Expendables 4 or whatever they're on now." I was like, "This is it." But it was like I don't know if it. 1 minute. There's a scene. Fuck it, a bar fight scene, right? It's
He's
an
drunk.
It's an
He's
action.
drunk. We've got him.
It's an action movie.
You've got
There's
him.
gonna be some bar fights.
Yeah.
But there was gonna have like a dwarf, like fighting in it. But I think they went with someone like almost a dwarf, but who was a stuntman. I was like, look, I don't care if I'm not trained. Like, throw me around. I just want to be in that movie.
I can do stunts.
Yeah. I'll do all my own stunts.
He's not a real dwarf.
Yeah.
I couldn't even get up your staircase. Like that.
To be fair, I struggle.
Yeah, I
it is
struggle
fucking
getting up
dodgy,
there.
that staircase.
The last step, literally,
Oh, mate.
the last step literally
Yeah,
comes
the
up to
last
here
step.
on me. I don't know how the fuck you guys do it.
For context for that, like we cut the stairs down, and then
Sensible move.
Yeah.
That's our dad.
Yeah.
We had a
Who the fuck
spiral.
cuts
Yeah.
down the stairs?
They were perfect stairs.
Yeah, we
as
had a
well.
spiral
I
staircase.
actually like the staircase. to be
Spiral,
fair.
it fitted, it was a normal staircase, but it was just a bit in the way. Like at the bottom had a big concrete bit, and then I come in one day and there's no stairs, and I was like, hey, how are we going to get up? And then and we had some other stairs, but they're like stock for getting stock. They're not. They're just like temporary
They're
stairs. You
wheelie
push
stairs,
yeah,
aren't they?
wheelie stairs. Really fast.
They really are stairs. Yeah.
They're on wheels, but basically you go up them and they're very steep, and then there's a gap of a.
They don't quite reach the door.
So you have to
Yeah.
like grab at the top and then pull yourself up, and it's a mission.
Yeah.
Very dwarf friendly.
Yeah.
Apologising.
Yeah,
I don't know. We got to get you out there.
Yeah.
I think that's
Yeah.
going to be more difficult.
yeah. It's alright. We're drunk. We're just
Yeah, just
Yeah.
roll out.
You live here now.
Also, Arnie's got a film coming out at the end of 2022. So,
No way.
Is he?
Kung Fury 2.
Kung Fury.
Yeah.
What? I've
that?
never even
Man,
seen
Kung
Kung
Fury was great.
Yeah, number
I
2.
don't know. I'm not
No,
aware of
actually, no. I'm thinking. Yeah. That was
Yeah.
that was a like independent thing where it had like Hitler,
Mhm.
dinosaurs, and all. It was
Oh,
pretty funny.
really?
Yeah.
Kung Fury.
Late
Yeah.
2022,
It-
apparently. So, yeah.
Okay.
you
Yeah,
should
the
go.
first one's only like 20 minutes long. It was really good.
that. He's lived a
No.
life, isn't he? Fucking
Yeah.
Arnie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing he probably hasn't done now, really, is there?
Yeah.
My favourite bit of it was like when he did, like Predator.
Yeah,
and
Commando.
Commando,
and
yeah.
like that. period-
Terminator 2.
Terminator
Oh,
2.
yeah.
Like that. It was.
Total Recall.
He smashed it, didn't he?
Terminator.
Total Recall. Yeah,
Get
that
it
was
in this pod as well.
that was
I'll get
good.
it into every pod. That one-handed shotgun reload was just something.
That was fucking.
He's
That
got
was
an obsession
slick.
with that.
That is slick.
It's literally the coolest. It doesn't get much cooler than that.
Yeah.
That one-handed.
The song as well, the Guns N' Roses song, like teed it up as well, didn't it? Yeah. Now he's done some like that period when he was filming was just
Kindergarten Cop.
Oh, nah, that's when it all went wrong.
That's a banger.
Did you like that? I didn't like it.
It's not a tumor.
Twins.
Twins,
I like
mate.
Twins. I like Twins.
Twins is great.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's actually a really good Arnie impression there, by the way.
Thanks, man.
And the Al Pacino.
The Al Pacino.
We all wanted to say,
I was
but
like, that is sick.
yeah,
that is cool.
He's got skills.
Anyway.
Right.
Any other impressions?
I don't know, actually.
So we won't put you on the
Probably.
spot.
Get me drunk and I'll come
Do you ever
out.
for any roles have you had to like change you do different voices and stuff and
Yeah, it's acting, isn't it?
yeah. I'm gonna leave.
That's going in the intro.
Yeah.
Do you have like different names and stuff as well? Do you wear different clothes?
They ever dress you up and like you ever have to like pretend to be someone else?
That was fucking brilliant.
Good.
I've got a like a mockumentary thing, like film coming out. Don't know when it's going to be released, but I've been sent it. It's fucking brilliant. We filmed it. That was a bit of a. I'm my own biggest fan. No. But I like the guy Raphael Warner, like, who directed it and wrote it. We did it during lockdown. He did it all off his own back. It was like proper during lockdown, so we could only film with one actor at a time. So he came up with like a brilliant way of doing a movie during lockdown, where it was like a mockumentary. So most of the bits that like kind of improvise and like you just like fake interviews about a conspiracy theory. So there was a conspiracy theory. Some fake news article got put out there as if it was from the BBC that 42 dwarves got flown out to Mongolia, like tricked into thinking they were doing a movie, but in actual fact they were put in a cage against a lion and they all got mauled, right? So that was like a legit like conspiracy theory thing. So he's rolled.
That was a legit one.
Yeah. Like he's rolled with that as if like it happened, and then so like I'm playing one of the survivors, and like it's fucking hilarious. And like it's gone all in it. Like it feels like it should be on Netflix. Netflix, if you're watching,
sign it up.
Yes, sign up. Lion versus the Little People.
Is it out?
No. He's figuring out like how to release it. But like keep an eye out for that.
Yeah.
Like it's so good. And like he did such a good job. Like the geezer did it all on his own. And all throughout lockdown.
Oh, fair play.
He sent it to me. I was like, holy shit, man. Like,
if this was the whole lot.
Yeah, if this was on Netflix, like it would be like the fucking hype to talk about shit. It's so ridiculous. It's so funny, but like probably really offensive to loads of people. But that's the sort of shit that gets big. Do you know what I mean?
I feel like
so good.
Yeah, that's what's missing, isn't it?
Out
of the world at the moment, everything's so censored and.
Ricky Gervais fucking don't hold back, does it, on his Netflix one?
But then, like I say, Ricky Gervais has got the. I don't know, like the respect of like he can say stuff. It's edgy, whereas like.
If you just come out of the box of it.
Yeah, if I say something on it, it's like no, I've got no respect. So it's just they're just
not
they're like you're just no one and your accounts.
Keep your opinion to your fucking self. Yeah.
He's clever though, isn't he, as well? So he can just argue it back and shut people down.
He's
an intelligent human being.
Well, I think he could just walk away from the industry tomorrow if he would. Like,
he's set, isn't he? Yeah.
Just like he doesn't care. That's what I'm saying. Like, if people want to fucking show him down, he'd be like.
That's his appeal, isn't it? As well.
Yeah.
It's like he's got like fuck you money as well.
Yeah, that's for sure.
That sounds funny, man. Like I like the concept of it as well. It's like running with the conspiracy stuff. I think it'd be quite good. But you'll get a load of people who probably believe it.
I know, because it's. Have you seen that the Netflix series, something like American Vandal? Like, so they had 2 seasons of it. The first one was like who drew all the dicks on the cars. So there's like a student like spray painted dicks on the teacher's cars, and then the second one, someone like put something in the food at the canteen, and then everyone in the school was shitting themselves. So you know what I mean, but they do it as if it's like making a murderer, like, but it's sort of done in that style. It's it's real serious and like
that was funny. I was because it's hard to decipher at the start. Like, you're like, what's this?
Yeah. They make it feel like a real serious documentary, but it's done in that way. Like we're all playing like traumatized people that have been through some shit.
That's funny, man.
And then it gives you all like the backstory about the guy who set it up and. Like it's so.
How many people's the interview? How many did he get on board?
He's got like you know, Interpol people, fucking like police. Like there's 3 surviving dwarves.
It's fucking brilliant.
I just want to watch it.
There's like news reporters. But like, yeah.
We need to get Leigh to send it over to us.
Or we go to the premiere.
Yeah. Like whenever Raph has a premiere of it, like
that's gonna be fucking epic.
But mate, I think it's brilliant. He just did it all on his own back.
Is it definitely definitely?
Oh yeah. Like this guy's gone all out.
He just needs it to be commissioned, basically.
Brilliant. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like coming out of lockdown, he's just trying to figure out like what to do. I keep knocking your mic.
Oh, that's right, bro.
It's like I'm sick of hearing you talking. I just keep going.
That's right. When I ask the questions, just put
So do you ever do like different voices and that?
Let's leave it there. Oh.
So good he brought up again.
It's been mould. It's been absolutely mould.
I'm leaving.
The lion versus Dan, that's what it is.
Dan versus the little person.
Gets mould. I was going to ask a question, but you know, I'm fucking petrified.
Come on, what was it?
No, I'm only joking. Oh my god,
that's
brilliant.
What are we doing? Oh, we're wrapping up, or?
Sorry, you're done.
Yeah, Dan's busy. He's like, gotta go.
I'm just looking at
mate, I was quite enjoying
get back on my photography stall. And,
I was quite enjoying myself.
Oh no, it's not
He's got to go and iron a shirt for the wedding tomorrow.
Assholes.
So, is there anything else sort of coming up that you can talk about, or is it all pretty much under wraps?
I'm doing a short horror film in November, which is gonna be cool.
Is this the one in Sweden, or?
Oh no! I'll say next. Yeah, man, I'm busy
now.
You are
fucking busy.
Busy.
That's good,
well, it's like it sounds like it when you list off a few projects. Everyone's like, wow. But like most days of the week, I'm just I'm playing fucking Mario Kart.
I fucking love Mario Kart.
That's the real life of an actor.
Yeah.
And like staying up to like.
You shattered the illusion, Leigh,
I know, yeah.
Mario Kart's not even current anymore as well. It's like,
mate, it will always be current.
Yeah.
Mate, fucking
Old school.
Nintendo.
No, the other one. What's the new one?
Switch. Oh, Switch. Yeah.
Mate, they just brought out 8 new maps. What do you mean? It's not current.
I need to get that. I play it with my daughter, so yeah, I need to. The map's good.
Yeah. There's
anyway, we're digressing. I think we're digressing.
Yeah.
What was the question?
No, I just said about other projects and stuff.
Oh yeah. So doing a horror film in November. A short, but yeah, we just got that funded, which is really cool. So it's like my buddy Steve and our friend Aaron, who plays in the band While She Sleeps. Fucking sick band. Yeah, they sort of came together to develop that project, and yeah, we got funding for that, so we're doing that in November.
Nice.
It's gotta be banging, and it's gotta be fun. Like, cause I'm a big horror fan, but I haven't really done a horror film yet, so I'm excited about that.
Are you playing evil?
Evil, of course he's fucking evil. Yeah.
I'm a bit of a I'm not actually, but like you think, I'm a bit of a scary presence. I think. I don't fucking know. I don't like you. I mean, I'm not like a killer.
Yeah. I'll give it away. Fucking hell, I wanted to watch that.
I know. I feel like I'm saying too much.
It could be.
So, well, like I say, Leigh's. We've spoken before the podcast, and he's got some pretty epic stuff which we can't talk about today. But like I say, make sure that you keep your eyes on the projects that Leigh's got coming out, because what he's told us they're going to be amazing, epic stuff.
Hopefully, fairly soon, OnlyFans will let me announce it.
And like I say, once those projects are out, like I say, we'd love to have you back to talk about all the ongoings and stuff on that. But
Expendables 19 will be back.
But no, like I said, we really appreciate you coming onto the podcast
thanks for having me.
and letting us know all the inside goss from the projects and stuff you've been on. So
cool.
Yeah, thank you very much, Lee, and
let's carry on drinking. I'm starting.
Yeah.
I'm starting to feel it.
We'll see you again soon, mate.
Legend.
Legend.
Cheers, guys.
Thank you, everybody.
Cheers.
Bye bye.